Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football here. We've got a nice little deal, 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net if you use the code SCC. Army at Cincinnati. We've got Sean Higgs joining us to talk this matchup where Cincinnati is favored minus 13.5. The total is 45. Sean, what jumps out to you when you look at this one?
What really jumps out is the total here sitting at 55. At 45. That's kind of low number when we're looking at a 13.5 point underdog. I mean, I like Army here. I'm taking 13.5. I get that they haven't really beat good teams. Middle Tennessee State hasn't looked that good. UL Monroe, but still 79-7. They look kind of fluid in doing it. And what are they going to do? They're going to grind the ball out, run, triple option it up. I know since he's got 9 guys back on defense, which probably contributes to the low total, but they haven't seen an option since Navy. That's a couple years ago. Did they get some option practices in because they beat up on a bad Austin P team? Probably. They probably kind of know a little bit about the option. But the good thing about Army is they're going to run, they're going to grind, they're going to milk out the clock. That keeps Cincy offense off the field. As they say in Ohio, apparently, Cats by 90. I don't know what the heck that's about. That's insane. Cats maybe by 10. Cincy maybe by 10 there. We could be open for a little backdoor on the ground. I just like the points here. And again, I got a grinding team. It's going to keep the clock rolling nonstop. Keep that Cincy offense off the field. I'll take the points. I'll take the points here, 13.5.
Well, normally when you're talking about a triple option offense, I would look at an under, but actually Army has scored quite a few points this season. They scored 37 and 42 in their 2 games this season. So they can put up some points, which is actually surprising, like I said, because usually when you run the ball a lot, you run out the clock. And I guess if you're playing really bad teams, you can just, run 40-yard dashes and 100-yard dashes to the end zone. But they have put up numbers. So what was the total? It was 45. That's really low for a college game.
And like as you said, I mean, these guys have put up basically 80 points the last 2 weeks. And since he put up 55 and we're sitting at a 45 total, this seems a little odd. I mean, I like Army here, yes, but the total, you just like to just play it on principle based on what you've seen out of these teams the last the 3 games total they played. So, it's just weird. 45. Just, I don't know.
Right.
What's that? What's this going to be? 24 to 10?
Cincinnati actually had a really good defense last year, but
and they got 9 guys back. They're still pretty good. What are they saying? 24-10 final. They cover by half. It goes under.
Right. Even though I remember we talked about Cincinnati's defense being really good, and then they got blown out by Ohio State last season, 52-0. So, granted, Army is not Ohio State of last season, but still, they're capable of giving up some points, I think.
Okay, they'll give up points, but they could score. This team, they're tough. They play Oklahoma tough a couple years ago, right? I mean, people forget that game. Army's a tough little squad. They're not going to bow down. I'll take the 14. This is Cincinnati. This isn't Ohio State. Just because they're in Ohio doesn't mean they're getting Ohio State recruits.
Yeah, I think it's an understatement to call Army tough. Like, obviously, you don't go to West Point and not be a tough person. And plus, everybody loves to bet on America and Army. That's going to do it for our college football talk. For now, Sean Higgs, always great stuff from Sean. Thanks for joining us, Sean, once again.